Top 10 fastest superheroes. Well, wonder who's gonna make this list. Much of this list is comparing who is the fastest of the fast, so hold on tight as we jump right in. And number 10 is the WIZZER. The WIZZER, well, whizzes. We've mentioned him on a few of our other lists, and as you guessed it, his ability is super speed. And don't forget there are two WIZZERs, but today we're talking about the one from the Squadron Sinister, which was a hero team loosely based on DC's Justice League, but in Marvel. The WIZZER would eventually go on to getting his own identity instead of being just a parody, and on Earth 31916 he's known as the Atlanta Blur, a character who developed super speed due to exposure from an alien retrovirus. And at 9 is Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman has been known to keep up with the likes of the Man of Steel, which is a pretty impressive feat since there's not a lot of heroes who are faster than he is, but more on that later. Diana was granted superhuman speed and the ability to fly from Hermes, the messenger god of speed. She's also been proven to be faster than Aquaman when underwater, although that is still pretty debatable. And at number 8 is Shazam. Shazam, aka Captain Marvel, can move at speeds that exceed Mach 10, or rather 2 miles a second, when he's channeling Mercury's speed, which makes him faster than the speed of light. And fun fact, if you're unfamiliar with Shazam, all the letters that spell out his name stand for a god from which he's getting a part of his powers from. S is for Solomon and his wisdom, H is for Hercules and his strength, A is for Atlas and his stamina, Z is for Zeus and all of his powers, which are like a lot, and the second A is for Achilles and his invulnerability, and lastly M for Mercury, all that speed. And at number 7 is Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet. Yep, the Man of Steel is definitely fast, but he earns the middle spot on our list because while he's incredibly speedy, he still can beat the likes of a certain Scarlet Speedster. He was beaten by Barry Allen in several races, including one that the UN had orchestrated, just for and giggles. And later, GARRICK manages to trick Superman and wins a race of his own. But to be fair, all of his races with the Flash have been close calls, with the Flash speeding ahead just a little bit further over the finish line. And at 6 is GARRICK. The original Flash is pretty damn fast. He's faster than the Man of Steel and quite experienced, having been a mentor to another young member of the Flash family coming up on this list. Jay can definitely be classified as one of the fastest heroes in all of comics. The one downside is that he doesn't have as many abilities as the other Flashes, who have been able to tap into the Speed Force and go above and beyond what his traditional Flash abilities entail. And at number 5 is Quicksilver. Quicksilver is the Marvel Speedster equivalent, and he's pretty damn fast. But because he can't tap into the Speed Force, since it doesn't exist in the Marvel universe, he doesn't quite nab the top spot on our list. So how fast is Quicksilver then? When he was initially created, he was only able to run at the speed of sound, but over the years, and due to exposure to the high evolutionary isotope E, Quicksilver can move at supersonic speeds up to Mach 10, and can resist kinetic impact while doing so. Not too shabby. And at number 4 is Bart Allen. Let's keep in mind that because he's so young, he still has a whole lot to learn. And it's very likely that adult Bart will outspeed both Barry Allen and potentially Wally West one day. With that in mind, he's still one hell of a fast speedster. It's arguable that at his current level of abilities, Superman could defeat him in a race, but we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on this list since he's able to access the Speed Force and knows a trick or two that could help him win in a race against the Man of Steel, if need be. Hasn't happened yet, but it likely will. If it has happened yet, I am sorry. And at number 3 is Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer also travels faster than the speed of light, and at a base level can be faster than the Flash, who has to use the Speed Force in order to zoom past Silver Surfer. That being said, he has the ability to travel through hyperspace when he's exceeded the speed of light, and wields the power cosmic given to him by Galactus. Also, he can survive in a black hole, which is like kind of irrelevant when it comes to his speed, but also really cool, so thought I'd bring it up anyway. And at number 2 is Barry Allen. Barry Allen beats Superman. Barry Allen beat Quicksilver. Barry Allen perceives events that last less than an attosecond. What is an attosecond? An attosecond is to a second what a second is to about 31.71 billion years. I think this one is pretty damn self-explanatory, friends. And at number 1 is Wally West. The one person who's faster than Barry is Wally West. It's common knowledge that since he's picked up the mantle, he's become the fastest Flash to date. While at first he was burdened by anxiety after Barry's death, he found new ways to use the Speed Force that Barry or any other Flash and speedster villain has ever discovered. Max Mercury filled him in on what he had experienced with the Speed Force. It wasn't just a sentient dimension of infinite energy, oh no. So now he's capable of running through black holes, and can run from planet to planet, and he can absorb and redirect kinetic energy, which is super impressive and fast. There we have it, friends. Did your favorite speedster make the list? Let us know in those comments below, and if you dug this video, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. But for now, I'm Kelly Pally for Top 10 Nerd, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.